After seeing the horror of all the George Floyd stuff, I asked Landen to show me the other side of the city before he took me home.
So this is Matt's bar. This is the originators of the Juicy Lucy, which, if you don't know what the Juicy Lucy is, it is a hamburger that is almost spherical, and in the middle is melted liquid cheese. And so instead of having cheese on top of the burger like a normal burger was, they put it inside, and you bite it, and then you burn your tongue immediately because the cheese is really hot. But it's really good. So that's iconic Minneapolis right there. So, oh, that's the Paul Wellstone Government Center. So Paul Wellstone was our iconic. Bernie Sanders spoke at his funeral. He was our iconic senator.
Oh, wow.
He was like an early, he was like a proto-leftist. He was a big, this guy. But he died in a plane crash during his second term. So yeah, that's the only way to get her.
The Skyway.
Yeah, there's like, I think there's like, I forget how many miles, but there's like, I think like 10 to 12 miles of just straight skyways connecting a whole bunch of different buildings, different levels. There's like restaurants built into the skyway, not restaurants, but like food trucks and shops and stuff set up. So this is Nicola. We're getting kind of towards the Bougier here.
Yeah, everything looks like money all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Back of my neck, where have you been? Looking in the mirror, I can see you. I know that you're there. My neck aches every day. Spirit, you make it true. Find another way to become blind. Whisper thoughts. I've lost the will again to make all things new. Crawl back to the cross, Sarah, to be holy like check my heart. Tell me what I already know. A plague of sin has devoured it, and that's all I see. Find another way to become blind. Whisper to my thoughts.
We're gonna drive right by the fair, actually, but it's on its own jurisdictional feel. It's like Disneyland or Disney World in Florida, how it's kind of its own precinct. It is not owned by any of the 4 cities that surround it. It's its own thing. And then like police, if something happens, like police is covered by the county. That is part of an extension of the University of Minnesota. Normally they're in Minneapolis, but this is the St. Paul campus. So there's like a greenhouse here and like a lot of the agriculture stuff. And then we'll be able to take you past you see that's needle right there?
Yeah.
That's the state fair. That's our Space Needle. It's even called the Space Needle. I don't know why we just kind of stole that from Seattle. But yeah, dude, it's fucking insane.
Yeah, I have a ruler from there.
Yes.
I never went, but it was, I don't know how I acquired a ruler from that, but yeah.
Maybe from your aunt and uncle.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you ever look up videos or pictures of the state fair, it is body to body. It's like a rock show, but but you're just outside at a place, like at a gigantic, like, couple square mile outdoor festival.
That's unbelievable. Just everybody eating fried food.
Yep.
Livestock.
It's livestock. Well, the livestock's kind of kept to its own area. This is more of they call it the Great Minnesota Get Together. It's mostly food.
What does that mean? Deep fried butter sticks?
Deep fried, whatever you can imagine. Deep fried chocolate bars, deep fried bacon, deep fried chocolate bars, deep fried everything. But then they get like weird shit too sometimes. Like there's all kinds of stuff. So yeah, we'll drive right by. There it is. There's a state for water tower.
Wow.
Because it's literally it's technically ruled as its own jurisdictional thing.
What kind of mafia shit is that?
It is. I think they were trying to. Well, it used to be they used to travel around all over the state, and then they wanted a permanent place to settle in, and there was just all kinds of zoning things where like Minneapolis and St. Paul both have pretty strict zoning laws about all kinds of stuff, and so they're like, fuck it, what if we just built this? We put it in the middle of all these places, and it's covered by like the counties.
This is it?
Yeah, this is it. And so yeah, it's usually blocked off this time of year, but this is like it's a whole. You could drive 15 minutes that way and get to the other side. Like it's huge.
Good Lord!
It's a giant complex.
It's just 1 week a year?
It's a couple weeks a year. I think it's 2 weeks a year. Oh, it is open. But yeah, it's insane. It's fucking huge. When they decided where they were going to build 94, they happened to build 94 in the middle of St. Paul's Rondo community, which is it was essentially the most thriving community of black people in the cities. And they just, of course, because institution of racism, we just decided to build a highway. We'll come up on it, but we decided to build a highway right through the middle of the area.
No way.
Displaced tons of people. There's a lot of stuff about it. And yeah, and so the area around it is kind of, I think there's just a lot of trauma just kind of ingrained in, like, we just totally just uprooted all these people in the middle of their thriving. It's kind of like, you hear about like you know, it happens all over. But yeah, so now we're in St. Paul. We're kind of in northern St. Paul. This is the Hamlin Midway neighborhood. We're coming up on the soccer field, and there's a giant loon statue, which we just built. Loon is the state bird of Minnesota. But
oh, nice.
A little bit. This Korean restaurant rips. It's super good. But yeah, this is kind of what people consider like rundown in St. Paul. This is one of like the not as good neighborhoods.